2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys need to play with a better sense of urgency, trying to avoid a daunting 0-3 hole to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys off to a much better start, 2-0 through 2 weeks of football. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott from the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's a give to Grigsby. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Hurts, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
At their own 21-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Let's take it inside his own 40. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
From the gun, Bigsby. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Now a 2nd and 2.
The 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll set up a throw. His pass caught with the 4. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. He's got room past the 30. Down the left sideline. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Makes the score Eagles.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Oh, good move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Pope. And just shutting him off there. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This will be caught that round. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dances by him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken at a 25. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
1st and 10 at the 43.
A run here with Bigsby. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards for number 11.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. That one taken in by Neighbors. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Back to throw here. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling, 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Prescott to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over first.
Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Steelers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars looking to go 3-0 to start the year. They lead at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2 yards they lost, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Bigsby. Well, he's got some breathing room. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On the carry, Bigsby. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Tate Bigsby with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to throw. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott now. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw. Open man right side. It's Lamb. No gain, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This guy is in a zone. Remember, he had a sack hat trick last week. That got him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Another one right here.
I love how you phrase that, in the zone, because I'm a firm believer that like a running back, like a quarterback, when guys get hot and get locked in, the same thing happens for guys getting sacks. Their moves are working, and they're getting home and putting guys on the ground.
Throwing. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And Bigsby once more.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. It's Neighbors. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then dropped just inside the 20.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Here's Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's Prescott. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where quarterback...
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Room here to run. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And maybe he exposed the ball a little too much there on the sneak. They wind up jarring it loose. They go all the way in for the score on the other side.
But when you take the ball into a pile of bodies, that mass anything can happen. Even if you're trying to protect it well, sometimes it pops free, and you're exactly right. Big scrum, and then someone emerged and went the other way.
Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
And the Cowboy first down.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
Prescott yet again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And strong running there as he's across 9. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to run this with a tight end. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 23 more.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Lamb.
Complete to C.D. Lamb.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Eagles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.